Now, are there any do's and don'ts in your practice like that you know think that people should be aware of?
There are, as far as clients are concerned in particular, and I have a little presentation that I've done before that where I advise lay people, if you will, non-lawyers, as to what they can do to protect themselves in normal circumstances. And a lot of that is kind of common sense, but it's not things a lot of people think about, which is how to document something. Because when it comes to litigation, something I am fond of telling clients, if it didn't happen in writing, it didn't exist. And sometimes it's not that clean. I mean, people don't always communicate in writing, but a lot of times when it comes to something that's important, I advise people to do as a do. Make sure you memorialize things. If you have a conversation with somebody, for example, and they tell you something that's important, then it's important then for you to, at a minimum, write an email to that person and say, hey, we had a conversation today and this is what you said. And if I'm misunderstanding you, let me know right away. That becomes a very important exhibit going forward. What happens though, one of the don'ts is basically don't fail to do things like that. Don't fail to look ahead. When people are going about their business, nobody ever thinks about that it could end up in litigation. So and so people don't even pay that much attention to the contracts they sign, when they're talking about what dispute resolution. And yeah, this is governed by the law in Delaware. And if you want to bring a lawsuit, it's going to have to be in Delaware. Nobody ever pays attention to that. And sometimes appropriately enough, right? I mean, if we didn't enter into some contracts like that, we would have a very difficult time living. But when you have a choice, when you have the opportunity, you want to be able to make sure that you are protected and in a position to protect yourself going forward. So it needs to kind of be in the back of your mind. What happens if this isn't all as rosy and happy as it is today? And there's a problem. Where is this all going to go? And how should I be protecting myself along the way?